Hi, we're here at the Business Startup Show at London's Excel, and we've brought in a couple of experts on HR issues. We know that everyone in the small business sector, needs to be on the ball in terms of recruitment and retainment. So we've brought in Tim Gofton and Matt Malone from All HR. Thanks for being with us, guys.
Thank you, Brooke.
Hello.
Hi. So basically, I don't know who wants to take this one, but tell us about what you do and who you are. What are you offering?
I'll take this one. All HR is essentially like an HR Amazon.
Right.
It's an online resource for a new business. So if you've got no employees or you're thinking about your first recruit, we know that all you're thinking about is getting your business up and running.
Sure.
You haven't got much time, you probably haven't got much money, and we want to be your kind of HR online resource to give you all the HR tools that you need to get your business going.
Okay.
You can get it online, you can download all the documents, all of the policies that you're going to need, and it's just like Amazon. It's really quick, really easy, it's seamless, it's fun. We've tried to cut away from all the management guff and all the legal speak,
Yeah.
and just give people what they need and when they want it, but really cost effectively.
Okay, great. So is this the first time that you've exhibited at the Business Startup Show, or are you a regular feature here?
Yeah, no, first year.
And how's everything going so far?
Very well.
It's going very well.
It's been very busy.
Yeah, we've
Excellent.
met a lot of people.
Yeah.
People have been really interested and really keen about it. We've had a few time wasters, but it's just good to meet people.
Yeah.
And talk to people.
Yeah.
Been good.
We've certainly got a few of those walking around here. There's a lot of HR employment services online.
Yeah.
If you do a search, you're bound to come up with hundreds, if not thousands. How does your product and service, why should we turn to you rather than any other ones that we see?
Sure. The documents we've got online, these are HR policies, recruitment letters, employment letters and employment contracts.
Mm-hmm.
People will see that ours have been drafted from a real sort of soft HR point of view.
Okay.
They're easy to read, they're easy to understand, but they've been underpinned by really good sound legal knowledge provided by Tim. So you're getting the best of both worlds. The other really good thing about us is that once you've downloaded them,
Yep.
you can log back into your account anytime. So if in a few months' time you're watching BBC News and you suddenly see a change in employment law and go, there's been a change to maternity regulations, for example,
Right.
you can be reassured that the document you bought 6 months ago will have been updated by us.
Mm-hmm.
You can log back into your account,
Okay.
and for free you can get the updated version.
Excellent.
There'll be a little reminder saying this document has been updated, download now. So you're always going to be up to date, you're always going to have something really current and really good to communicate to your staff.
There's changes in legalities are happening all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Employment law is pretty fast paced. There's a lot of changes, and your documents need to be kept up to date.
Yeah.
And we'll do that for you.
Excellent. Who is your target audience? What sort of people? Who are you targeting to help?
Yeah, we're aiming primarily SMEs.
Right.
A lot of the people we see around the show today. We've come to understand that SMEs want to run their business, want to set it up, but they may not have oodles of cash at the beginning to put in place good HR policies. So it's them we're aiming for, because we know we've got a good product, and it's very competitively priced, and it's effectively a very quick HR fix. They can go onto our site, for example, they're taking on their first employee, go onto our site, maybe download an offer letter once they've had an interview, complete the offer letter, send it to the individual who's got the job, and they can then back it up with an employment contract.
Excellent.
And as people will see from allhr.co.uk, the prices are very affordable. They're written well, so hopefully you won't have much to do before you can actually issue those policies to your new starters.
And that's such a big thing for startups as well. You don't have oodles of money, lying around.
Time as well.
As well, yeah.
And people don't want to be tied into an expensive contract. One of the things that really underpinned our thinking from when we're creating All HR was that people need to have the choice to be able to turn on the service, turn it on, turn it off, just like a tap. So if they have a busy recruitment stage, they can use all the products in All HR, they can get really good sound information and know what to do. But then if they don't need us for a few months, they can just turn that tap off.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That sort of is their choice, and it helps conserve their precious resources. It's good.
When you're buying your products, how do I actually access them? How are they delivered to me?
Well, you'll go online, you'll find the document or the policy you want. You'll follow a seamless purchase procedure online, and pretty instantly on your computer will pop up a Word version of the document which you've just bought, for you then to save directly to your laptop or your computer.
Okay.
To use as you want.
Yeah.
For example, contract of employment, there'll be some blanks where you just fill in the different names of your staff, but you can use it time and time again. So you've got that sent directly to you for you to save to your own PC. But
to be
also,
using each time you bring on someone new, as your business grows and develops.
But if you have, God forbid, your computer is stolen, you leave it on a train, you've lost that download, you can go back onto the All HR website and you can see the history of what you purchased. So you can re-download it again.
Okay.
So we'll store it for you, but you store it as well.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, if God forbid, if your PC gets stolen and you have to go back a year later, you'll be able to find the updated versions.
Excellent. Employing people can be a fair bit of a minefield. What advice do you give to startups who are, going down the path of hiring someone in?
Sure. We'll answer this one jointly if we can.
Yep.
What I would say is plan. But when I say that, you don't need to do reams of paper, you don't have to do reams of lists or research. Think about what it is your business really needs. So if you're recruiting someone, what is it that you want that person to actually do? And think about it from the business point of view, not the person's point of view.
Right.
And I reckon that actually if you sit down and start planning what it is, you can summarise it in 5 or 6 key bullet points. Let that then influence how you move forward. I would say if you're recruiting someone, get to know. A personal recommendation is always the best thing, and use a really good recruitment agency who will understand and know your business and work for you. And if you let them do the groundwork, you can come in during the interview stage.
That can be so time consuming. If you put up a job ad and you receive 1,000, who's really serious about it? Who's just applying to everything that comes up?
I mean, a really good recruitment agent will sort of do a good sift for you. And what you really want is for them to deliver sort of 4 or 5 really good quality candidates. The other thing as well is always remember when you interview people, I think there's this sort of myth that interviews have to be starchy, they have to be formal. Not like this one, of course, but people need to be relaxed. And I think that always remember the best sort of interview is one that's like a conversation.
Yeah.
Have it structured, have sort of a framework with some model questions detailed before the interview, but then make it your priority to relax the candidates and keep it very conversational. That way you'll get the best out of them, and that will help you make the best decision.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's all brilliant advice. And I'd also say don't be scared about taking on staff. It's a big leap going from an owner manager, an individual you have it all under your control. That's a massive leap going to take somebody on board.
Yep.
So don't be scared. It's another phase in your business. But also make sure you do get some key documents in place. You need an employment contract. Protect you as an employer just as much as an employee will want it, to know how many holidays they get, what their sick pay is, etc. But there's protection for the company. So just think about the key documents you want, and we can supply them.
Excellent. So make sure you do it right. Have a chat to All HR. Thanks for coming in today, guys. I hope you have a really good business startup show.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Bye.